how to do our magic trick. Well, first of all, you need 2 pieces of paper, identical, and you notice that I'm using quite thin tissue paper, and that's quite important too. And what you have to do, you have to start by folding it, each one, in half and half again, until you get quite a small rectangle like that. And then you want to do that twice, because people will notice if they look different, like Kai did. I noticed that they looked slightly different, so you've got to be really careful. And then open that up, and you should see the little creases in it, and little squares or rectangles. And then the other part is about the vegetable. Now, apparently it's a fact that most people, when you say name a vegetable quickly, they say carrot, so take a bit of a gamble. So some people would have thought about carrot, other people would have thought different vegetables, but that's just a gamble that you have to take. It's worth doing, because if you do think carrot and you get it right, people go mad. But there we are. So I'm going to write carrot on the 1 piece of paper, 2 R's. Now, Kai thinks that the second one looked different from the first, so you've got to try and make them look the same. Then that one is going to be the one that you end up with. So again, that goes into a very small piece, as small as you can, because you've got to hide that behind your other one. So here is your piece of paper, and this is how you do the trick. So you show everybody your piece of paper, you ask them to name the vegetable, they say carrot, and you write carrot. The other thing is that if you've got lots of people, like in your family, you can get them all to shout out a vegetable, and hopefully somebody will shout carrot, and you'll just choose that one. Now, as soon as you've got that, you need to do something very sneaky and take your folded up piece and put it behind with your thumb, and hold it behind with your thumb, so that when we turn it round, it's behind your fingers, hidden behind your fingers. And then you can start to rip the paper, and behind I've still got the second one behind my thumb, and you can say all sorts of things about how it's an optical illusion and how it looks like it's ripping, but it's not. And when you get to quite a small piece, then make it into a ball with all the bits, and you're folding it behind your folded one, and you press it in to make a ball as hard as you can, because what you want is all the bits to stick together. You don't want any bits dropping out. When you've got a ball about that size, you can have a magic blow from little Paddy, and then, this is the tricky part, keep your thumbs on the bit that you've folded, the scrunched up bit, and then carefully you can open up the bit that you've prepared before, all the time keeping your thumb on your wasted bits behind, and try and hide that from your audience, so that as you're opening it up, it looks like the whole thing is restored. But as you can see, because you can see through the paper today, behind is the old bit. And then when everybody's amazed at your magic, you can carefully wrap that all up and throw that one. And that's how it's done. I did ask you to look at my son's cup trick and see if you could believe what you were seeing. And for this trick you need 3 cups. Yes, Kai got this right. The illusion is that with your, excuse me, little Paddy, you set up your camera so that you can see this cup, and then you get somebody to throw the cup out of shot, and then somebody else drops this cup into the other, and then you try and get all of the elements together to make it look as if it's gone into the cup. So if you've got a device that will make a video, why don't you have a little go at that and see if you can get that to work, and perhaps you can share that with me, see if that looks effective. So